Okay, listen up. This question that I'm about to ask you now was actually supposed to be a part of a previous episode that we did.
Okay.
The parenting one,
Yeah.
that one. I had this in my mind. I was like, okay, we're gonna talk about this, but I forgot because I don't know, I did.
Okay.
But I just really want to know, so I'm just gonna ask you right now. Do you have any names in mind that you're just like, these are freaking cool, man?
I no, I don't have like a list. Like I've seen babies and then like the parents tell me their name. I'm like, oh, that's cool. But then I don't note it down. Do you have a notes list or
No,
something?
I don't have a list. That'd be super
It
weird.
would be.
But I do have two names that I'm like, they're freaking good, man.
Wait, are they Indian or
I don't think they originated.
okay? Ooh, okay. Tell me then.
All right, so the first one is a girl's name, and it was supposed to be my name, but
Okay.
then it failed to my current name. But I really like it because it's really short. It's Ira.
Okay. Huh. No, that's pretty fairly Indian. Depends how you spell it. How are you planning to?
Exactly. No, it's just I-R-A.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if that's Indian. Like Indian people have it, but I don't know
Yeah,
if it's.
I don't think it's originated
Yeah.
in India. Anyways, I think that's such a pretty
It
freaking
is.
name, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But for the boy's name, which is the second and the last name on my list per se,
Okay.
it's actually a name that I like even more than Ira, which has the name Ira in it, Akira.
That's a guy's name?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I guess you can also call a girl that, but Akira is usually a guy's name.
Are they? That's not an Indian name though, is it? Is it some anime name that you've pulled out?
Recently watched a series with the protagonist's name being Akira, but I've had these two names on my list since like 3 years.
Wow. That's a nice name. Moving on from the whole baby names topic. If you had to take a trait from a character in a book or a movie or any series or whatever, which character
Okay.
would it be that you would take the trait from, and what would the trait be?
Ooh, okay, I should have thought about this before we started recording, because goddamn, do you have someone in mind? Because if that's the case,
Um,
please go ahead.
yeah, right off the top of my head, I would probably say Hermione's judgment of when to be like daring and when to not like cross the line or anything.
Interesting.
That I really admire. Yeah, she knows when to like slap Malfoy in the face, and then she knows when to not. But yeah, that was probably what, because you don't know when to take it too far, and you don't know when to not take it too far, and that's a good. She has a good perception of
I
that.
guess.
That would probably be my trait.
Of
Okay.
course, you would want a trait from a nerd, being a nerd yourself.
Okay. What is with this nerd thing?
You did this to yourself. Is all I'm gonna say.
You did it to myself.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I just said it. What about, do you have an answer or something?
Ah, sheesh, I should have. Goddamn. There's this character whose name is Hinata Shoyo, and he's this little dude. But, I mean, his height is short, but he wants to play volleyball, a game which is dominated by tall people. And I would love to have his determination, not for the sport, but just, in general in life, because
That'd be cool.
an amazing thing about him is that whenever a strong, like someone who's better at the sport comes in front of him, he doesn't kind of like cower away.
Yeah.
He takes it as a challenge and he's like, yo, I'm gonna beat you and I can't wait to like play against you because it will be so cool.
That's cool. Yeah, that is true. That like a healthy competition kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Super cool.
Yeah. Our next one is probably the more fun one, in my opinion.
Okay.
Imagine you're writing a book, right? Now there's this character in the book that you have to describe. Imagine that character is me. How would you describe me? So now I'm giving you kind of freedom, like whether it's someone new that you don't want to, like you're just introducing them, or someone that has been in the storyline for a while now. Whatever you want.
Okay, let's make you the protagonist, okay? Let's just do that.
Wow, I feel so cool. Main character. Yay. Main character energy.
Just because you said that, you're getting stripped away
no.
from the title of protagonist. You are
No!
my best friend in my story, meaning
Wow,
you are
that
the
is-
protagonist's side character. Enjoy that.
Wow, incredibly narcissistic. Wow, so quickly as well.
I guess.
Anyway.
This is how I would write you. First, I just, in the starting of the book, I'll just be like, oh yeah, this is this one chick who's intelligent and a nerd and doesn't really talk
Okay.
to people, but she's still really smart and everyone knows that. But once this X person or protagonist in this case becomes your friend, more and more side of you gets introduced to this book as a character, like slowly.
Fancy. Yeah.
So I don't know that you like origami because it like helps you relax or something.
I guess so. Yeah, that's a good. That's a good one. That's a good idea.
Then
Good in a book.
what else? Karate, which is so free. I still think it's so cool, man.
Like,
Maybe like a scene where someone's in, maybe when I'm in trouble or something, and you just gotta karate kick all of them.
Oh my
That'd be
god.
cool.
The intense pressure, because if this happens in real life, you will see me running.
And if this happens in high school, then I'm gonna get into a physical altercation because that's on my bucket
Yeah,
list.
that's gonna be. Yep. Yeah, that's a great bucket list you got there.
Maybe even lose.
By the way.
I will 90% lose. Just looking at
That's
my
cool.
frame, but I don't care. That would be sick.
I mean, if you run, then you might not lose.
My legs are short. This is where I need the Hinata Shoyo, determination.
Right.
Challenge
Yeah.
and come at me, that attitude. Anyways, karate
Good.
will be a huge part. And then piano, maybe, I don't know, you're playing something at an evening. And I listen to that and I'm
fancy.
like, oh my god, this chick's really good at this.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. No, it just feels like you're like writing a resume for me.
What?
Likes origami as a hobby,
No, that's not what I'm trying to. I'm just using your real life advantages, I guess, to kind of explain you as a person. Because isn't that what we all are?
I guess so. Yeah. No, that's good.
Because because you're delicate just like when you play piano, but you can also be tough and badass
Wow.
when you're kicking stuff in karate.
See, this is some cool book description stuff. This is cool. Content.
Hell yeah. Maybe your cool-headedness, just, kind of thinking precisely while keeping your head
Fancy.
cool is something you need while doing origami. Because that stuff gets you really frustrated if you can't really fold it
Yes. Yeah.
right. There's that. Anyways, I think this is how I would describe you. I think you sound like a really matured for their age, if that makes sense.
My turn to do this whole description thing. Honestly, the bar is pretty low, so I don't really have to put a lot of effort in doing this. But if you were to be in a book, what would your...
If I were
where
a
would you
book?
be? If you were supposed to be in a book,
Okay, nice.
why would you be a book? That would be funny. Let's say you are the main character in this book, right? But what we do is we start with someone else. So we describe a little bit of someone else. So we start with something really simple. We'll start off with, let's say the setting is a park, and there's just a dude there in the park, sitting on the bench, right? Then we'll start like, it was a good day at the park. He was excited to listen to his new podcast. Not this one, because no one listens to this one.
No one listens to this one.
He was just hitting the play button when he looks up for a quick glance, and there he sees someone quite out of the ordinary. What are you dressed in? She's dressed in
Hopefully something.
a black shirt and jeans. Sorry, I just heard your joke. What would we go for? Then we go for basic facial features. Tiny nose, normal eye size, and really long hair that is frequently touched. And
Wait, but I don't have tiny nose. I hate my nose. It's huge.
you have a tiny nose.
That's not
like, and then tiny. I want to say tiny feet because I'm pretty sure you do have tiny feet, but I can't be sure because I don't really know.
Do you want to look at it? I have it right
I don't
here.
want to look at your tiny feet. I'm
Look at
good.
this. These are my feet.
Okay.
Did you see them?
Yes, I saw the feet. The 1 foot. What would you be doing? You would be running late for work, is what you would be
Oh.
doing.
Wait,
And then
so I'm going to work with black shirt and jeans?
Yep, because you are doing film. What would you be doing? I actually don't know what you want to do in life, so that's a bit weird.
I want to become
Film?
a film editor.
You would be editing films. And then, slowly we find out about you. We'd probably find out about your confidence in yourself, let's say in a meeting, where there's an idea that you think would be pretty cool, but then everyone else is like, no. And then you do it anyway, or something. And then,
It sounds like real life.
Yeah, I think, and then we would. What other traits do you have in general? Probably what traits do you have? I don't even know you.
This is so mean. You know me,
Let me
like
think.
the best in this
I'm
country. Like in friends aspect.
That's
What
so
is
mean 'cause I
wrong
don't know
with you?
anything. I'm thinking. Don't disturb my thinking process. What am I? What is my thinking process?
Oh my god, they were a sparrow.
Bird. I don't know. I don't think it's a sparrow. It's something tiny.
It is a sparrow. It does a choo 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 choo.
Maybe.
Fun fact, my nickname used to be Chutai when I was little. My mother started calling me that because I was really
Okay.
tiny, and then my grandmother followed.
That's kind of cute. Do they still call you that?
No, but my cousin also used to call me Cherry because apparently I was really red. Again, so dumb.
That's cute. We will use that in the book.
No.
No, we're probably not going to use that. But then we'd probably find out about, I would say, your temper, which is not, I wouldn't say it's short, you're not short-tempered, but
Oh,
you're a bit
really?
impulsive, I would say.
I think I have anger issues, honestly. So.
I don't think, sometimes maybe, but not all the time. You that way you're pretty controlled in that sense. Well, I just had another thing. Also, I have a feeling that you probably get obsessed with whatever you're doing in the
Okay.
film thing. Like, you'd work from home late, or that kind of thing is what I would probably go for. Yeah, that's about it, right? What else is there?
But what about the dude? Why was the dude given so much importance?
No, he's not given a point. It's just like a perspective switch. Music. There's music.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't know what her music is.
I don't either. I can't remember it. Oh! I have an introduction.
Oh my god, hell yeah!
Why were you excited? I knew I would be excited, but why were you excited?
Because I
for the
forgot about
intro?
it.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm doing this. With technology advancing at a rate faster than ever before, space travel has become more frequent. We're finding out a lot about the planets around us, trying to see if there's a chance that we can populate other planets, and now we're even considering the possibility of extraterrestrial life. Me and my co-host are bringing a fresh angle for you guys. Do aliens exist? This was your idea. Therefore, tell me, do you think aliens exist? And give me like backing. Why do you think they exist?
Uh, yeah. And the backing is because I said so.
Okay. This was a great start to our
Okay.
podcast.
The reason why I said yes was because scientists have said that within 34 light years, I think, I don't know the exact numbers anymore, but this is like the approximate, that within 34 light years, there are at least 113 planets which possibly could have life. If you take that into account, then I think, yeah, there's gonna be life. Maybe not as good as us. Maybe they have their own versions of dinosaurs or something, but definitely I think life exists beyond Earth.
Nice.
What do you think?
Nice. I think yes too. Not based on much information or scientific facts or anything. It's just that the probability of there not being any life out there seems fairly low. Maybe they've already like done the whole thing. They've like lived and they've died, and then there's,
Exactly. Yeah.
like it could be, it just could be us in the future in like a different world in a sense,
Yes.
which would be very interesting.
I get that. Have you heard of the Voyager 1 and 2?
No, tell me.
NASA made them, and they have this record which includes noises from Earth, also 116 images
Okay.
which explain humanity in brief.
Ooh.
Yes, so humanity and basically all the knowledge that we know.
Okay.
So we have sent images of our mathematical understanding. Also, our solar system, because their solar system is going to be different, right? This was the first kind of thing sent out of the solar system ship. One thing, however, is something that I am extremely sad about. I just realized that I don't want to be immortal, right? Because that would be so boring. But it is sad that I won't be alive when we finally do maybe figure out that yes, alien life does exist.
Yeah.
Because this thing about Voyager that I told you, the thing is that Voyager takes 14,000 years to travel just 1 light year. So for
Okay.
it to travel through 34, and then the message from them getting sent back to us, it's gonna take another million years. And we're just not gonna be
Yeah.
alive. In our lifetime, aliens are just going to be a big mystery, and I think that's sad.
It's sad, yeah, but I guess it also allows us room for imagination, you know. So we kind of, because once aliens do exist and we become used to the idea, we'll not be able to imagine it any other way. So right now you've got whatever you can play around with, People have written books and stuff.
I get that, but I don't know. To me personally, I feel my curiosity is just much more thirsty than my imagination, I guess. Like, I really want to know the
Yeah.
truth. Because, I don't know,
Yeah.
I want to imagine stuff. But I guess this is where we differ as people.
Yeah, true, yeah. Okay. Let's say aliens did exist, right? What do you think they would look like?
I'm still going to go with the Voyager theme because that's the most logical way I can go through with this. So if they are aliens and they see our, record and they want to figure out stuff that we've sent them to, it's logical to think that they at least have one hand so that they can grip stuff, our record and play it.
Yeah.
A brain probably to kind of process everything. Maybe it would be like different. Maybe their brains are like where our kidneys are or something.
Yeah.
But just an organ which is equivalent to our brain, if that makes sense. And legs so that they can move, of course.
Yeah, okay.
What do you think?
I think, I mean, most obviously they'll be adapted to whatever climate they're in. So it could be something like if it's really hot, they have to have some mechanism to release energy. So they have to have some breathing system or whatever, depending on what gas is there.
Oh, right.
And
Is in their atmosphere.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly. And what they use as, where do they get their energy from in the first place? So we have food. They could get it from, I don't know, probably something like food, but maybe not exactly the way we have it. So they could be like slime if it's like really hot. They can like spread out, and then they have like more surface area, and then we have the whole brown skin, right? Because we have the whole sunlight thing. But if it's like extremely dark there, they may not even have eyes or whatever. They might have another system. Like, we have whales or something with the sound waves and all that.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah. Yeah.
what else? Then they can have some weird wave that we don't even know of yet that they use.
What if they have like a different entire sense? Because we have five senses, right?
Yeah, that would be so
What
cool.
if they have a complete different sense? I don't know what it
Yeah.
would be quite yet. Or how do they live? How do they even reproduce?
Yeah, that's a good point.
And
I hope
if
it's not as tedious as us.
that's a weird way to like describe
We
it.
have a
Tedious.
it's a long process. Yeah, it's very long and boring and risky process in my opinion. Human reproduction, I wouldn't say that about.
No, I think it's beautiful. I think it's
Oh
really
wow, fancy.
yes, because it is beautiful, don't you think? Creating
I
a
don't
new
see it.
life.
I mean, but everyone creates, and like all organisms create new lives and all.
Yes, but we're human
Why do we?
beings.
Yes, we have such a long process.
Because we
have
are intelligent.
9 months, and then in between, the mother she's like throwing up and she's just weak.
Oh my
And then
God.
towards the end, the thing is so heavy, then like back pain. And then after all this, the mother may die during birth, and the kid may die, and they both could die, And even after all that, if your child has some sort of psychological issue, then that's just wrecking for the parents.
Yeah, but that doesn't. You're just thinking way too far in the future. I'm just saying about, isn't it beautiful that humans can even create life?
Well, yes, but that's true for anyone.
What if it's not true for them? What if there have been many living things on other planets which have only lived once and that's it, dead?
Oh, like that. Oh, yeah. I mean, that could be a thing. That could be cool.
So let's just say humans find out that aliens exist. Whatever. Now both of us know the existence of each other. Now, what are the chances of humans and aliens coexisting?
There'll probably be a low chance because there's either there's we have coexisting, sharing and giving resources, and then we have war. So I don't think we would try war so easily because it's not worth the resources that we're putting in, and like the human lives and all. So if possible, I think it would be probably easier to coexist, but coexist in the universe, so on different planets, not together. Or unless in like generations down the line, because our main thing is evolution, right? We change to face whatever problems, like any problems, like we become disease resistant, or we develop an adaptation to the climate. So something like that, we've changed because we have met aliens. So maybe we'll have some ability that helps us learn their language faster, or helps us live on that planet or whatever. And maybe in that case, when we are compatible, we can coexist. But that could take millions of years to get any of those adaptations. What about you? You and coexisting.
Uh, I totally agree with your last point that yes, the evolution that's gonna take like billion years realistically to evolve.
Yeah.
But if we're thinking in terms of human beings, and maybe we can use our technological advancements in that aspect to kind of help us with that.
Good point. Yeah.
However, if we do end up doing that, then that will come in the way of natural evolution.
Yeah.
If that, do you understand what I mean? Because then we'll
Yeah,
be kind of
yeah.
stopping that. We'll be stopping that change so that we can get to the
Yeah.
change faster.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that'll be something interesting to look at. However, if I'm really being honest with you, no, I don't think aliens and humans can coexist peacefully.
But why exactly?
The reason is quite simple, really. It's just because I don't think humans. There will definitely be sides created within humankind. One in favor of uh, peacefully coexisting, while the others being scared and not wanting to go with it, if that makes sense. And this will
Yeah.
lead to civil wars and in this entire chaos and, just opinions flying everywhere. We are going to destroy ourselves.
The way I'm not sure if our different opinions would lead to wars. I mean, see that happening, obviously, but there is a chance that we handle it like, no, I wouldn't say like adults, but like, civilized human beings, I guess.
I think no. The panic is just going to be astronomical. Of this, oh hell yeah, aliens, this thing that we've been fantasizing since ages, they do exist. And all these movies that have brainwashed us into thinking, oh, they're coming with UFOs, they're gonna strike us down, take us down, kill us. I think that's deep rooted into human minds. And I don't want to be mean, but not everyone is educated enough to understand that it won't be completely bad if we do coexist with them. And this is where I think humans are going to have different opinions, which will be led to larger repercussions for our own kind.
What if it's like a hostile species? War. I think that is when we do war. With them,
That's
though.
when we do war.
Because they're hostile, man. They're probably going to attack anyway, so
Yeah.
we're not going to back down.
Here's the thing, right? This is where I think hostile aliens will even think to attack on Earth. This is why I think it's logical. The record that I've been talking forever, the pictures that I mentioned, the 116 pictures, they have all types of information. Like sand dunes and I don't know, the way we live, our houses, skyscrapers. There's actual human beings, what we eat. But they have not included pictures of war, crime, religion, or diseases.
Okay.
So, if aliens will understand everything that we've provided them, it's so highly likely that they will think of Earth as this utopia.
Yeah.
And thus will want to attack on us so that they can live in our utopia.
Ooh.
But I cannot believe what they will think once they do come here and realize how disgusting everything actually is.
Well, that's a weird insult, but I guess we'll take it. I mean, I don't think they'd come and like raid us because we look like the best. But they'd come and they'd be like, why did we come here? Why did we travel? It's like so long, and then we came and we saw this crap. Maybe they just retreat, honestly. Or that's they must be curious too, right? If they have the whole emotion system. Well, if we saw a dystopian planet, like if we went and then we found out it was kind of crappy, we would probably go and like
Be like, oh my god, twinsies. Because ours suck too.
twinsies. That is the best way anyone has ever used that ever. Wow. But yeah, maybe we try to like help each other, I guess. Which would be really cool. Very fairy tale like.
It will be, but
But
again, highly unlikely.
maybe. As a group, we're not bad people. No, actually, as a group, we're the worst people.
But then again, with whom will the aliens communicate to? It will be the higher ups, the politicians. Then again, it will be a separate discussion of what which political entity will get to contact this alien being from which country. Then that's
War.
gonna lead to war. See, it all leads to. I'm just telling you, everything leads to war.
That's so good. Wow. Okay. I have a more light-hearted thing to say. If we've theorized all this, right? We've got them shooting at us. We've got us shooting at them, right?
Okay.
So now, what if we find alien life, but they're just really, really tiny, and they're like really
puppies?
small? No, even like cell level stuff. Like we don't even notice them until.
But then we won't notice their existence in itself because how are we gonna know that they exist? Unless
What do you
we
mean?
go there, then that's gonna take so much time.
I know we get samples and all, like rock samples or whatever, and then we pull them out and we're like, hey, life.
But
Actually,
But-
that may be better.
no, but it scientifically doesn't really make sense because there's no. I guess it's safe to assume that there's no life in our solar system other than us. We'll have to travel outside the solar system. The astronauts are gonna die.
Okay. Jesus. Gain the ability to go outside and start the whole exploring system. Then tiny life
Okay,
would be damn.
interesting.
I mean, I guess now we've like realized that everything ends in war. Really tiny life would be so cool. Like it would just be so manageable.
What will break my heart is if aliens will think that our Voyager is actually an enemy and shoot at it.
Or shoot it down.
That'd be
Damn.
so freaking sad.
Honestly, that makes sense
Yeah.
also. We would probably do the same thing.
You know what would actually be even more heartbreaking than Voyager 1 and 2 completely being killed by aliens? Is that they will get our message, they will send a message back, but in the million years that it will take for their message to reach ours, we will kill our planet and we will kill ourselves and each other.
Yeah.
So they'll think that they're sending this message to a utopia where a freaking destroyed planet's going to take it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Wow. Uplifting. But you got a point there. And again, it's a very likely scenario
Exactly.
that happens. It's not too far.
Yes. Anyways, Komal, we've talked
Okay.
about quite a lot of stuff today. Mainly depressing. I don't know.
Yeah, that was really sad.
I'm sorry for. I guess I was the one who kind of introduced the sad stuff.
No, that's good though.
But now I really want to ask you this question. Your conclusion. Do you think aliens exist?
Yes, I do. It could be anything, and it would be fun to be surprised, though we probably won't see it in our thing. But till then, we'll just keep dreaming. That's just what we can do. How about you?
Yes, as well. Because otherwise, everything just seems too lonely, you know?
Yeah.
The universe is just cold and dark and scary and vast, full of nothingness. And to think that only we are alive in this huge space, it's quite depressing. So,
Yeah, I guess we can wrap it up on that happy note.
was it happy?
It was, yes, of course it was. Yeah, we could just end it here. And next episode is the last episode.
It's the last episode.
So tune in for that. That's gonna be fun. I think, what will we do? What's our plan? Probably make it a bit nostalgic.
We're gonna make it
and-
sentimental. You all are gonna cry.
They won't cry. I mean, I don't think it wasn't that good.
Come on, it's the season finale. It's not the end of the show. It's just season finale.
Unfortunately, school gets in the way of a lot of things.
Like
So we have
life.
to deal with that. Yeah, in general only.
Isn't it also so sad that we were thinking about possibilities of how huge the world is and, beautiful things such as reproduction. Never mind, you don't think reproduction's beautiful at all.
The concept is beautiful, but anyway, what are you
The theory
saying?
isn't. Sorry, the
way we
practical isn't.
Do it, yeah.
Anyways, well, we were thinking about so many things, and now we just have to get back into our sad little lives. Think about 11th grade SATs, and doesn't that sound so sad?
Yeah, I guess we can do that then. See you next episode. Last episode.
And on that note, peace.